The following podcast is set for at least 1 hour. Introducing your hosts from Fort Worth, Texas, at a total combined weight of 430 pounds, Kevin and Chris Newell. The Cross Promo Pro Wrestling Podcast.
What is going on, everybody?
We were in this morning.
Yeah, we were. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the Cross Promo Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Chris. Saw something pop up about like some background thing.
Well, I just turned it on, so I think we're good. All right. Welcome to the Cross Promo Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Chris.
Now that we got that established. Again, welcome, everybody. Just got done with not only an exciting, stressful week for us here at this show.
His favorite part was that one match at the end with the music and stuff.
Yeah.
No, it
All
wasn't.
right, let me move some things around here because I'm moving some chats. We do got some people coming in on our Twitch chat. We got DJ Juggalo, and we got Mr. Jam coming in. We got Robert Brown on the YouTube coming in from Lafayette, Indiana. We've got Skittle Coach in on our Twitch chat. We got people coming in on TikTok. No one coming in on Kick yet.
There's never anyone on Kick.
Well, everybody, welcome. If you are new here, well, let's get the comments. Let's get to these comments. Says here, here again. Hi, guys. Oh, I got something for you, DJ Juggalo. Who is Lover? I don't know who Lover is. I am okay. Okay, that's comment already on Twitch is just going in a completely different direction than we thought.
It's not June yet. I know that much. So.
All right. Then we got Robert Brown on our YouTube chat. Do y'all listen to some? Of course, we do. Well, I do anyway. He hasn't done. Yeah, they did. They did a song called that. Says he loves it.
They did?
Yeah, they did.
Was this before or after the
this was
incident?
way after. Way after. Oh. So, okay, hang on. I'm still moving some stuff around, getting situated and all. All right. Gearing things up here. So, night has concluded for Monday Night Raw, the fallout of Saturday Night Main Event. And we did get notes. That song came out in 2012.
Yeah, I think that's after. Anyway.
Are we seeing Monday Night Wars 2.0? Maybe, possibly seeing that, Skittle Coach.
Movie makers here.
I
Welcome.
forgot Cross was with the company still. I know they need to. They really need to push Karrion Cross. Yeah, Movie Maker is here on our YouTube chat. I'm up in Canada, so no long weekend here. Have you heard the remix version? No, I haven't heard the remix version yet. AEW is starting to book dates near or exact to WWE. And if you also notice, Skittle Coach, you will have some people that are...
I mean, technically speaking, every now and then we have the Thursday Night Wars.
That is true. But if you also notice, they have storylines that go the same exact way as WWE, too.
Let's have this guy fight a commentator.
Yeah.
Again.
That's what I meant. All right. Let's see here. Fun fact, the remix got Ice Cube and Scarface. Okay. Or is the other way around? No, I don't, Mr. Jam, I don't think it could be.
Knowing AEW, it's probably them booking dates close to WWE.
Yeah.
Knowing them as much as they watch WWE.
Very much so. All right, so welcoming everybody in that is coming in on TikTok. Welcome, everyone. This is our second stream for our live podcast with TikTok. last night. We were really, really happy to do our first podcast stream on TikTok.
The lights on the green screen, it looks kind of... Unless it's just the mic.
It's the fan. That's what it is. The fan is making it go and wave a little bit. And it's the mic, too.
I think I got most of it.
Trying to catch up for all the chats. Do you remember Scarface from... No. Called... yeah, I don't want to listen to that kind of song, though. Kenny singing "Let the Body Hits the Floor with the Crowds." That was entertaining to a certain extent. Why would Tony purposely book his show on a day it will certainly have less eyeballs? I don't know.
It's Tony.
I'd say it's Tony Khan for sure. I'm gonna put the Kick chat over here so I can make some room here for our... Oh, hang on. I just minimized. There we go. I want to widen the TikTok chat here because I want to greet people that are coming in on TikTok because they're taking the time to jump in and see us. So we got Melissa the Goat, we got HV, we got That Zero Kid, the Final Count, Kentucky? Okay. Travaris Smith, I think I remember that name from Mr. Know Your Wrestling from earlier tonight. JR1, let's see. We got quite a few people coming in. Also, Trick, yep, that surprised us too. B-Man is here. What's going on? I actually missed the opening segment tonight. Didn't really miss much. It was just Seth Rollins and crew just over here talking about how they're going to dominate Raw. You know, I'm just gonna widen these three chats right here because they're like the most important ones that we're getting because we're not getting anything on Kick. So, if you are new to our show, we do go live Monday through Saturdays on a regular normal week if there are no pay-per-views or PLEs, and then we do go live after pay-per-views and PLEs. Javi Balto 78, welcome. Let's see. Soto 619 Wrestling. I like that name. So, does y'all homework. When you guys have time, check out the remake. Okay, definitely will. We got Mike Fusco. Hey, no problem, Soto619. We like to greet everybody that comes in here and, in a way, acknowledge them.
Same thought.
You read my mind, yeah. Sed Moreno has joined into TikTok. So, here we just like to build a nice wrestling community. Here we just talk about professional wrestling. Like to involve our listeners and viewers in this show as much as possible because we do this show not only for us to have fun, but for you guys as well.
Yeah.
Like Paul Heyman told us to acknowledge Seth
Crowd
Rollins.
did not like that.
No, crowd didn't like that in Tampa. No. I have a feeling either Punk or Roman will cost CM Punk the...
I think it's going to be Punk.
I don't think Punk is going to win the money in the briefcase. I really don't. I think
But he can interfere in the match, can he?
he can screw. Well, I mean, I think he could go into the qualifier because they need one more Raw member and one more SmackDown member to complete the 6-man. Let's see here. Oh, I already read that part. It's just a thing on the notification making the TikTok thing move. I don't think Seth's going to win. I don't think so, too, Mike.
Hollywood live.
I don't think so. What?
Hollywood live, brother.
Oh, you're reading Roberts. Soto, thank you for sharing the live. Yes, if you are in...
I don't think Seth's going to win.
If you are on our TikTok, definitely share the live. Let people know, hey, we're live. We're here to talk wrestling. We're going to recap Raw tonight in case you missed some bits or pieces. Life happens. You had to go take care of something and you just missed it. Chris will be here to go over that, and I'll go over anything going on in the news in the world of professional wrestling. I don't know why you're staring at me like that, Chris. I give you a responsibility to take care of that. Seth Rollins
just gonna
don't need a
leave that.
mouthpiece. I know. I was surprised with that. So without further ado, I had to do that. Hang on, let me get that going there. Okay. And that there. So just moving some things around on our YouTube, Twitch, and Kick videos. Let's see here.
Yins, welcome.
Hey, the Divine Yins on our TikTok. Welcome. Give
Then
me
he's gonna
second.
heart me.
Hey, thank you, Yins. Hang on, we're going to catch up with the chat here before we do our recap here, guys. Give us a sec here. So on the Twitch chat, we've got Mr. Jam saying that's why I think WWE is trying to hurt them. Skittle Coach also. Oh, okay. Read that part. Okay. Just gonna. Skittle Coach saying he's just gonna lurch, and Mr. Jam saying boo. Mike Fusco. Oh wait. Soto619 on TikTok saying, I make quick recaps on Raw and SmackDown every week in under 2 minutes. Been doing it over for a year. Okay. We definitely got to check that out. Mike Fusco saying, there will be a lot of run-ins during that Money in the Bank. Yeah, there will be. I think there will be too. So the split judgment, yes, the split of Judgment Day begins now. Keep doing what you do. It will all pay off. Yeah, I sure hope so. Whoo, boy. I mean, 2 years ago we were just doing audio recordings, and now we've graduated into video. Let's see. They should call Liv Morgan Hollywood Liv. After her return. Seth didn't need him. Oh, we already read that part. We passed WrestleMania, but Punk should have won the triple threat. I'll do you one better. It should have been Heyman turning on Roman in a one-on-one match on Punk at WrestleMania. Seth was not needed for this feud. Okay.
Nah, right. I agree with that.
Mr. Jam re-quoted me. I do. Okay. So, without further ado, we have Chris here going over the recap for Monday Night Raw in case you missed it. Chris, take it away. Anytime now. It's okay.
What are we talking about?
Recapping Monday Night Raw.
Alright, so started off with the opening segment thing was basically as Seth and his faction doing a promo.
Don't hide behind the mic this time, okay? Quit it. Get you a wepa.
I don't want to whip. Well,
do you want a wepa or no wepa? Wepa, no wepa.
No wepa.
No wepa.
No wepa
Okay.
bottle.
No wepa. For all those that are for the uninitiated, sometimes I throw empty water bottles at him.
Yeah.
It's quite amusing for a lot of people. Anyway, go ahead.
But basically saying that Bronson is dangerous.
This is all coming from Paul Heyman, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then he had the crowd acknowledge Seth. They did not like that. And then at some point you had Seth talk about how no one's going to stop him from cashing in, and how CM Punk isn't there. We'll see how that ends up.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
He mastered the art of foreshadowing right there.
Yeah. Then the first match was Penta, Chad Gable, and Dragon Lee in the Money in the Bank qualifier. Did you put?
Let me get the graphic up right there. If you are on YouTube and Twitch or Kick, you will be able to see a graphic of the matchup on the bottom. We've tried to do it with TikTok yesterday, just not working. So, not saying you should jump from TikTok to one of those. If you're comfortable on TikTok, stay on TikTok. For all intensive purposes, keep going with that. If you want to go to YouTube or our Twitch, go for it as well. Movie Maker on YouTube saying, I wonder if Roman leading this team with Heyman would have been better. I don't know. Roman just seems to be only trusting of people that are of his own bloodline, and I mean of the Usos.
The bloodline.
Yeah, I know. Some bloodline members have turned on him. Hasn't been working out too well for him, but go ahead, Chris.
At some point, for that match, you had Vikingo at ringside, and after some move near the table, you had Chad get distracted by him. They're going to be having a match at, if I remember right, it
Worlds
was,
collide.
Yeah. I was over here about to say Forbidden Door.
No,
But
don't do that. Don't be confusing your WWE and your AEW pay-per-views. You did that once.
It's a pay-per-view?
Yeah, it's a pay-per-view. Worlds Collide's going to be a pay-per-view.
We'll have to look into that then.
Yeah.
No notes.
Yeah, he was making fun of you saying no notes and saying LOL. Because you were taking a long time getting into the notes.
Imagine if it just came in with AI-generated notes.
Oh, that would be hilarious. Don't get fired, he says. Don't get fired.
They just don't match with what actually happened in any way, shape, or form.
No.
All of the names are wrong. It ends up saying that you had... the AI is going to end up thinking that Chad Gable is Americano.
That would be hilarious if that... Well, I mean, granted, that is true. We've had this long debate. He really is... He really thinks he's convinced that Chad Gable is... Not Americano, when in fact he is.
If you say so. At some point, you had Chad Gable try to go to the top rope. Vikingo kicked him down. After that, you had Penta kind of benefit from that by pinning Gable and qualifying for the Money in the Bank thing. Match.
Okay.
Yeah.
Forgive me, I'm kind of going through some things here on the phone. Keep on going.
See, then you had Judgment Day, first promo of the night for Judgment Day, where you had Perez kind of giving more chicken nuggets to Dom, and she was about to do some with his shoulder when you had Liv return and walk in on it.
Okay, I missed that part.
Yeah.
We must have a lie detector test to determine if he indeed is Chad Gable. No, what we need to do is have a mask versus mask match. And then that's how Chad Gable loses the mask, and we find out
that it's actually Omos.
It is not Omos for the last time.
Then it's Juan Cena.
Oh, I'm going to throw the bottle at you. It's gearing up right now. I swear to Jesus.
See, then you had Tozawa and Rusev. Maxine Dupree at ringside. Match ended with Akira tapping out, and Rusev holding, or keeping the hold, not breaking it until...
I gotta get the graphic up there for that.
There
we go.
And he kept the hold until Sheamus came out. I think those two are going to end up having a match soon.
Okay. Sheamus and Rusev?
Yeah, because they had this little stare down thing before Rusev left the ring. Then after that, you had this promo between Sammy and Jay, talking about how Sammy thinks he should have.
See why it would be almost sort of.
See?
Almost.
I got one guy with me at least.
Don't you be confusing our viewers here.
If it's not Omos, who is it?
Chad Gable. I've told you that.
He's the one confusing the viewers.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Alright, I already finished that one. Then after that, you had New Day versus American Made versus War Raiders in a triple threat tag for the world tag titles.
Okay.
Match ending with Woods pinning Brutus after kind of betraying them in a way.
Yeah.
They thought they were teaming up, but they weren't. So.
Marshall on TikTok saying, "Can we break up Judgment Day, please? I'm so tired of them." Marshall, that's actually probably in the works right now.
When do you think that breakup's going to end up happening fully?
It'll probably happen at SummerSlam.
SummerSlam's just a bad pay-per-view for Judgment Day.
It sure is. Thank you, God. At least we gave Marshall some hope here. I love that. We're a show that likes to inform, entertain, and give you hope of a faction that's been running for almost 4 years. 4 years. And that they're going to break up.
I don't know how long.
By the way, I finally got my old account back. All right, Marshall.
Cool.
Good for you, man. All right. You were talking about the triple threat tag match.
Yeah, so New Day retains after that.
Hey, Dreamscape Immersions is here on YouTube.
Welcome.
I'm tired of JD as well, but that segment with Dom tonight was funny.
He is.
Robert Brown saying Karrion Kross is being wasted. Robert, I could not agree with you more.
We want to see him try and go after.
I really,
you think he's going to be in the Money in the Bank qualifier at some point?
If he is, I say Karrion Kross for the win. In that qualifier, and then Karrion Kross Money in the Bank winner.
What if he's in the qualifying match against CM Punk?
Oh, you got me torn between two.
He's got to pick one.
I already said CM Punk was probably not going to win that match, so I say Karrion Kross will win.
Qualifier or Money in the Bank?
Qualifier and Money in the Bank, because you need one more. They need one more Raw guy and one more SmackDown guy, and it'll be the same for the women's women's division. They need 1 and 1.
Yeah.
Dreamscape saying Kross Money in the Bank winner, but I think they're scared to pull the trigger. Yeah, CM Punk will get screwed. I think so too. Movie Maker. CM Punk will be the first person to ever win 3 Money in the Bank matches, says Marshall on TikTok. Okay.
That would be cool.
Yeah, because he has won 2 and successfully cashed in on those 2.
And then have him lose this one. Oof.
All right. Where were you in the notes? Sorry. We keep distracting you.
Another thing happened where backstage you had not damage control, but Liv and Raquel walking until encountering damage control, where she kind of messed with them about wanting to cash in on Io.
Right.
Liv wanting to cash in on Io Sky.
Okay.
And then Kairi Sane ended up making challenge for a match later.
Okay.
Which would happen after this Jey Uso promo where you had Jey Uso talking until Gunther came out congratulating Jey and then giving him some, we'll say advice. Because that's what Gunther thought it was. Then you had Jey kind of firing back with how he thinks what Gunther is fighting for is less than what he is fighting for.
Okay. We got more comments here on YouTube. We got Dreamscape Immersion saying, Cody, come back. I want a tag match. The title that can wait. He's a Marshall on TikTok saying, do you think AAA will ever have a takeover of WWE?
You know
that would be interesting, like a AAA invasion. It'd be like the whole Alliance WWE thing back in 2001, 2002.
In the year 2000.
In the year 2000. Augie, welcome. Welcome to the chat on TikTok. Cody, come back. I'm trying to understand that comment by Dreamscape there. Oh. okay. I'm getting it now. The Divine Yinzer, thank you for the heart me. Also, people in the TikTok and on Twitch, go check out the Divine Yinzer. He has got his own eFed, Electronic Federation, through WWE 2K. It's the Waffle House Wrestling. Seen his arena, the Waffle House Arena. Very, very well put together. So definitely check him out. He comes on Saturdays and Sundays. I'll be talking with you, Yins, about some things. I do remember I got to put a video out there for you. So it'll be a funny one. Wait a minute. Movie Maker on YouTube saying, hopefully they don't give Kross the Money in the Bank and then have him lose the cash in. Ugh.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't want him to lose the cash in. Dreamscape saying, I'm thinking a TNA NXT invasion. Whoever said that had a good take. Okay. Oh,
that does.
Whoever said that was Marshall on TikTok saying AAA invasion.
And I mean, technically, they're kind of already doing that.
In a sense.
Because you have Trick with the TNA title, Robert Stone over here thinking he's the sheriff or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, WWE in a way is taking over TNA. Dreamscape on YouTube saying, I heard some news outlets claiming Trick was not supposed to win. It
What?
was improvised. Okay.
Why was he not supposed to win? Like, what was the original?
It was probably going to be Hendry winning.
What if
Marshall on TikTok saying, keep Cody away from WWE Championship. Let him get the U.S. Championship.
agreed?
You know, that'd be awesome. Then he would be truly the American Nightmare. So that would be good. I like that, Marshall. Sorry, go ahead.
Kind of wondering why he won then, if it wasn't intended.
Well, go ahead. I know you got to try to get through this recap.
So then after that you had the match between Liv Morgan and Kairi Sane.
Okay.
With Raquel ringside.
Which was a really good return match for Liv Morgan. Well, somewhat of a return, but a good match for both Kairi Sane and Liv Morgan.
She'll be returning next week as well.
Yeah, she'll be returning next week as well. Stay tuned.
And then the week after. Wait a minute. So, is it really a return then?
It's a return. Yeah, a double return.
It's like what Roman was doing next week on Friday Night SmackDown.
The return of
Just like last week, Roman will be here.
Yeah. Still funny. Go ahead.
And then at some point they kind of started doing that with Solo.
Yeah.
And then now they don't do that. But at some point you had Roxanne try and interfere.
Yeah.
That did not.
It didn't sit well with Raquel
No.
or Liv.
Yeah, because they ended up arguing, Roxanne and Raquel. And that distracted Liv and cost Liv the match, causing her to be pinned by Kairi Sane. And then after that, you would have her getting lectured by Liv, Raquel getting lectured by Liv, talking about how she should have known better.
And did you see in the back, Finn was just smiling from ear to ear. I mean,
Yeah.
he had this
It's going as how he planned.
he had this Cheshire cat smile on his face, and I'm like, he planned this. He had to have planned this. Dreamscape Immersion saying, yeah, we'll try Cody as heel because his face is boring. He's confusing people. Booed him at Mania to lose to Cena. We're tired of him. Returns as same character, and they cheer. What WTF?
Yeah.
I don't know.
A heel turn for Cody would
Wait a minute.
probably help at this point.
That man, Batman. I like that name. Thank you for following us. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. You just made the list.
You just made the. Hey, you know what? We should just say that. Heck with the soundboard. You just made the list of followers, and again, great name. I'm a Batman fan. I'm a nerd. If you couldn't tell from our shirts, we're nerds, and wrestling fans.
Neither of these are Batman shirts, though.
But nerd shirts: Ghostbusters, Batman,
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
All right, I guess that makes sense.
FTC. Wait a minute. FTC? Like
Word.
FTC? Are you here? Had some words of encouragement. Okay. You have some words of encouragement. Okay. Dreamscape from YouTube saying, made the list. Good one. We do that. If you don't let the past die, the past won't let you live.
Yeah.
I actually like that. I really do like that. Dreamscape Immersion saying Batman is awesome. Only thing I don't get, he never kills. Why bats? Why bats? LOL. Facts. Yes, Marshall on TikTok. Yes, that is facts. Continue. Don't do the awkward silent thing. You're doing the awkward silent thing.
Yeah, I had to. Just a little bit. But then you had this Rhea Ripley promo. I think she's going to be returning soon. But
No, she was promoing Money in the Bank because she qualified.
yeah, she said that this is going to be a career first for her. And that when she wins, she's going to cash in on EO and will be on top again.
That's right. She never participated in a ladder match or a Money in the Bank ladder match. Marshall saying Cody Rhodes is heel. Will get more nuclear heat than Logan Paul.
Yeah. More actual, legitimate heat, not just, oh, we hate this guy for real. You know?
Yeah. Dreamscape Immersion saying he did in the Detective Comics.
Yeah.
Eventually. All right.
Then after that, you had Lyra Valkyria coming out talking about how she's gonna hurt Becky Lynch at Money in the Bank, and that she said that. Then you had Becky Lynch come out and say that Lyra cost her, and that then you had Lyra fire back with Seth is the only talent, basically saying that Seth is the only talented thing about Becky, which roasted.
She was roasting her.
She really was.
She was just sitting there on the rotisserie thing, just spinning it over that open fire right there. Let's see here. That man Batman says, who would win in a fight, 100 Brock Lesnar's or one silverback gorilla?
If 100 normal people could beat a gorilla, then I think 100 Brock Lesnar's could probably win.
Okay. Then we got Dreamscape Immersion saying, I started rewatching because of Rhea, but recently I'm losing interest a bit.
Yeah.
Well, don't lose interest in Mommy.
Yeah, that didn't work out so well for Dom.
Well, it looks like he's going to be losing interest in Liv here pretty soon. Humberto, welcome. 100 Brock Lesnar says Dreamscape Immersions on YouTube. There you go.
Yep.
Who would? I would say mainly you wouldn't need 100 Brock Lesnar's against one silverback. You would need just 3. Just three Brock Lesnar's against one silverback gorilla. You don't need the 100.
I forget the exact because this was a big thing on TikTok. 100 guys versus a gorilla.
Oh yeah, that's becoming a thing.
Yeah, but yeah, the people would win. Granted, the first 50 probably won't get to see it, but
very true. Go ahead. Oh,
yeah.
Robert Brown on YouTube saying the Judgment Day is wasted at this point. Wholeheartedly agree. Marshall saying, Potter, welcome to the TikTok chat. Marshall saying he's already turned heel, so there's no reason for the fans to sing along. True. That man, Batman. Have John Cena lose his title to Logan Paul. Now Logan Paul is the savior of wrestling. God, I hope not. Please don't make Logan Paul the savior of wrestling. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that? Liv Morgan carried Judgment Day on her shoulders pretty much after they had after the main ones left.
After the breakup.
Marshall saying if Logan Paul wins the WWE Championship, I jump off the balcony. Don't do that, okay?
Yeah, you probably don't.
Wrestling is good, but I mean, don't do that. Go ahead, Chris. We'll try to wrap up the recap as much as possible. We'll get to the comments here in a sec because we're definitely gonna need to rely on you guys on something here later on.
So then Becky ended up suggesting some different match stipulations that if Becky loses, she's not going to be able to challenge for the title again while
Lyra's champion.
Yeah,
and that needs to happen more often.
Yeah, and then if Becky wins, Lyra's going to have to raise her hand. So
yeah.
But then you had Sami Zayn run into Karrion Kross, with Kross end up saying at some point that Sami's never going to win the title.
Right.
And then you had, in the background, Waller with the New Day.
Yeah, that's that's the second time that's happening. And I like how WWE is starting to do that. That in the background of promos, you've really got to do this "Where's Waldo" looking thing, and see what's going on. And go, hey, they're talking in the back. What's going on there? Because I noticed that the first time before anybody started bringing it up, of Finn talking to Roxanne. I'm like, why is Finn talking to Roxanne back there? We got more comments here. We've got Dreamscape saying Logan would be a great heel champ, but not savior. Yeah. Movie Maker on YouTube saying, I wonder what John Cena is thinking in his head about being partnered with Paul and Travis Scott in his retirement year. Brandon B is here on YouTube. Brandon B, a good follower of ours here on YouTube. See, Dreamscape saying it should be Seth's faction versus Cena's faction. One wants to save being Seth, and the one who wants to end is Cena. Robert Brown saying before Judgment Day, no stable leader ever was focused on the tag titles. True. Dreamscape saying money. Question for both Kevin and Chris.
welcome, Brandon B.
You just caught on that he was here? Uh,
I'm not super
what y'all think of Charlotte Flair? It was good at WrestleMania, but now I think that ship has sailed. They need to move on.
Yeah.
Let's see. I also going to TikTok now. Marshall saying I'm from Russia. My English isn't. That's fine, Marshall. We get what you're saying. Batman saying I also think Dominic should betray Liv and go with Roxanne. That's what I think is going to happen.
English isn't my first language. I apologize for any of that, and then just casually, just the most,
Yeah.
Again, I didn't see any issues with the English.
Who is this? Christina Allen 856 on TikTok saying hi to us. Hello. How's it going? Marshall saying, did Penta basically hit a pile driver? Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I saw that, and I was over here like,
I'm not sure if they can do that.
Christina Allen saying, I forgot today's Monday Night Raw. It's okay. That's why you're here. We're here to recap you on it. This is the whole purpose of our podcast, to recap and talk. Going back to YouTube real quick. Thanks for reading my comments, by the way. Appreciate it both. Thank you, Dreamscape Immersions. We appreciate everybody that's here talking with us. Robert saying, I think the feud had potential, but they wasted it. Hey, no. We appreciate everybody's opinions. Thank you, Christina, for liking the live. Yeah, we appreciate everybody's opinions. Whether if we differ on opinions, it doesn't matter because we're in the end we're wrestling fans. We are a community here.
It just happens that some of them.
Yeah, we have different opinions on things. He thinks Chad Gables is Omos.
Some of them think that Chad Gable is actually Americano.
Me.
Again, there's no proof for that, so no legitimate proof anyway.
Brandon B says, was busy last night for my daughter. Had to take her to the hospital. I hope she's doing okay, Brandon.
Yeah.
And don't worry. And in Brandon's case, if life does happen, we do have audio of our show. Wherever you get your podcast, we're there. Let's see. Dreamscape. Oh, yeah. Everybody's checking in on Brandon B's daughter. Yes. Robert Brown saying, I think after the 0-3 segment, they should have Tiffany Stratton confront Ludwig Kaiser screaming. Basically confronting Ludwig, thinking that Ludwig's cheating on Tiffany with Charlotte. She's good today. Okay.
All right.
I like
That's
how
good to
we
hear.
are all together and we have healthy discussion even if we disagree. Of course, and that's all that we're asking and wanting from everybody.
Except for him, he throws water bottles.
Hush. I can only get violent with you. I don't want to get violent with anybody else. But yeah, even if we disagree, we still just talk and laugh about it, and then we can laugh at our impressions. Marshall saying, if Dom gets Tiffany, I riot. I heard Charlotte's going to be really Charlotte in the Wyatt 6.
No, pass on that.
Yeah.
We don't claim
Hallelujah,
that.
Brandon. Glad your daughter's good. I just really wish they hurry. I'm impatient. I know I got to be patient with the storyline about Alexa Bliss and the Wyatt 6, but I'm impatient. I want it to happen. I really want it to happen, and then they be the most dominant faction on SmackDown.
Yeah.
I called Tiffany as champ when she was in NXT, but to be honest, I'm about over her. She's a great athlete. Yes, she is. She's a great athlete. All right, you got to really finish up this recap. I can see you're going like, I need to read the rest of this. Go ahead, Chris.
So then the last thing for the recap is the main event: Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn, Money in the Bank qualifier, where you saw
Chapter
interference.
180. Thank you for joining. Sorry, go ahead.
Welcome.
Just welcoming people. It's okay.
Where you had Braun and Bronson come in to interfere, eventually getting attacked by Jay. Then you had Dom throwing a chair, which, that didn't go exactly the way they wanted, or at least the way Dom thought it was, unless he was trying to hurt Finn.
You never know. The Judgment Day are just trying. It seems like they're stabbing each other in the back here lately.
Yeah. But that chair was then used for a curb stomp from Seth. Afterwards, Seth pinned Finn, and
No, keep going. I'm just looking at some on the computer, that's all.
after that, you had Seth kind of give the order to attack Jay, and then you had CM Punk come out to kind of stop that attack. The attack was to Jay and Sammy,
Right.
but of course, as music played, they ran towards the entrance. Punk was not there. He was sneaking up behind Rollins, and he did a sneak attack to Rollins before getting out. And that's how they ended.
And it was a pretty fitting ending.
Carlito just wants to be there and enjoy his apples.
Let's see. Yeah. He's just trying to still be in the picture. Robert Brown on YouTube saying they are wasting Wyatt 6 pretty much. They are. Well, yeah, they in a way they kind of are. They just got to hurry up with that storyline. Dreamscape is saying, so why is Alexa not in Wyatt 6? Uses look of gimmick and use Sister Abigail, huh? I think they're trying to get her in there slowly but surely.
I'm thinking maybe
Finn should have won the match, Brady B. I thought so too. I thought Finn should have won and not Seth. Dreamscape saying, I'm supposed to cheer Wyatt 6, but a few months ago, last time we saw them, they were on their back now. Now I believe intimidation factor. Okay. Robert Brown saying they need to have Bo Dallas feud with Damian Priest. That would be good. Dreamscape saying WWE making chicken salad out of chicken crap. We have a new chatter in our YouTube chat, and that is going by the name of Lucifer.
welcome.
Okay. Saying Chad Gable and El Grande Americano are not the same people as they were both seen backstage.
I remember that. I actually got that as one of. I was gonna get that. I just couldn't find like the date of when it happened.
There.
But
you've got a fan
he was
now.
talking about how he was not, because you had like this interview lady come in and talk to him, and then as that happened, you had El Grande being escorted like
by security.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, we haven't seen them both at the same time. Yeah, we have.
Marshall jumped from TikTok to YouTube.
Welcome.
Welcome over to YouTube.
From Russia with Love.
Oh, look at you. Naming James Bond films. Yes, Robert, thank you for greeting everybody. See, this is the kind of community that we're wanting to create.
Smiley's here.
Smiley's here? When did Smiley get here? Smiley, thank you.
Just sent a heart me and a popular vote.
Thank you very much, Smiley.
Thank you for that.
Sneaking in here. You little sneaky one, you. All right. Yeah, that was greetings from Ireland. Lucifer, yes, is from Ireland. We're descendants of the Irish. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the last name is Newell. So, which I'm thoroughly convinced we do have probably some Welsh in us because.
Shared the live. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing the live, Smiley, and the gifts.
It's been a while
did
since
Becky
we've
Lynch
done
come
that.
out? Yes, Becky Lynch did come out,
did.
Christina. She had confronted Lyra Valkyria. Looks like they're going to have a match at Money in the Bank for the Intercontinental title. And if Becky loses, then she will no longer challenge Lyra Valkyria for the title as long as Lyra is champion. James,
It's like a big
welcome.
French fry.
What is that? I love potatoes with ketchup. Oh, yeah. Half Irish and half Mexican. Hey, man, awesome. Let's see here. Trying to catch up on everybody's chats. Wrestling Today, WTP. What's going on, man? You're on our live podcast. Unique Chicken. Okay. Yeah, Unique Chicken. What do you think of WWE wrestler winning that? Oh,
It's
something
interesting.
new that we're gonna have to get used to.
It's like what AEW does with the Ring of Honor stuff.
Trying to catch up here. Jeff Cobb needs to be
JC
pushed as a
Mateo.
beast. Yes, he does.
I think it would be interesting to see him face
Mission
off against
Impossible,
Jacob
a
at some
James
point.
Bond reincarnation a bit. Yeah, I'm discussing with my okay. Robert Brown saying usually the baby face in the one who has two has the last chance to win. Yeah, I refuse to call him to that. Yeah, Logan should be fired.
Logan
Yes.
Paul.
Yes.
If we're talking about Logan Paul, then agreed.
All right, Smiley, we'll talk to you. Thanks for stopping in, and thank you for the gifts and the sharing of the lives,
Okay.
Smiley. Thank you. Christina Allen's constantly spamming, saying eat. Okay. That's my boy, JC. Why are you saying eat? Are you trying to say yeet? I think she's trying to say yeet. See, WWE is
speech-
copying AEW right now.
That speech, I know it kind of goes
Yep,
back.
there
and
we
forth
go.
with
She's trying to say yeet.
that speech to text just don't be working.
I know, I hate that.
Because I know you.
Hope
use
Zoe
it
Stark gets better, says Mark. Oh, God, I hope
we,
so, too.
We know that you use it a
you
lot.
eat everything. Yes,
Yeet.
my yeet. There we go. El Grande Americano's Mr. McMahon.
That I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. I thought it was Omos, but come to think of it,
What was that, Christina? Okay. What was that? That last one, no.
it could be Santino Marella too.
Oh, could be Santino Marella. I'm trying to figure out this thing that... That's not you? Okay. Then who left... What was with that comment then? Okay. Okay. Oh, sure. Well, okay. We won't... just... We try to keep those phrases out of the live and everything. My cousin that went to the back. Oh, okay. That speech to text thing. It's a pain. Moving to the United States at the end of June. Okay. Wrestle talking discussion. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you very much. Let's see here.
Wrestlers need character, not catchphrase.
They need they need to work on their character first before catchphrase.
I think I'm gonna do that next. Like, look into the specific of who exactly Americano could be, since we've already proven that it's not Chad Gable. They've appeared at the same time.
You're gonna make it a TikTok thing, aren't you?
Maybe.
16-hour flight from Ireland to Las Vegas.
Cool.
Wow. Okay. All right. So as I was saying, we may have a little bit of Welsh in us because you remember she used to wrestle for WWE. It was like Nixon something. But her real last name is Nixon Newell. Let's see here. Trying to get try to mention your guys in the chats here. AEW's wrestling is through the roof, but someone needs to show Tony how to tell long stories. Yes. And need to tell him no more anarchy in the arena. That took way too long.
Well, I think it could be like AEW's answer to... No,
I
because
agree.
you have blood and guts.
See, Dreamscape thinks, I agree, don't think Americano is Gable.
So that's what, 3-1?
Yeah, I'm outnumbered here on that.
Yeah. Well, you got Brandon B in your corner saying it's Gable, so that's 3-2.
Yeah.
It's close,
Had
but...
a SmackDown. Marcus, thank you for joining. Can someone explain to me what the hell are they doing? Hukeo, he hasn't shown up. I know. I've heard Dave Russo came out. I heard that he is there in NXT, but I guess he's like doing dark matches or
I
whatever.
don't think Cena's gonna go to AEW.
It'd be hilarious if he did.
It would be fun. Imagine if that means McMahon's come to AEW too, or Shane McMahon, one of the McMahons.
Oh God, that would be just so hilarious. Oh, I just realized we're done talking about Raw. Okay, so we're gonna go into still working he's still working his wrestling still. All right, so it's gonna go over
It's Chad, brother.
Chad Mabel.
Oh.
Very little in the
I didn't know he
news.
had a brother, but yeah, that he's again that could
He
explain.
could say he's got a twin brother. Christina,
It is-
everything okay over there?
No, Cody Rhodes didn't come out. I think he's
No.
a SmackDown guy.
Yeah, he's a SmackDown guy. We see Stephanie in AEW.
Oh no. Well, no. I mean, we could see that. I'm not really sure.
Z, welcome to the TikTok chat. So with what Paul Heyman said, he could be hinting at Roman Reigns.
Stephanie was already in AEW. That would explain why we.
I
haven't
think he
seen her
meant
on,
Stephanie Vakir.
Oh, are they?
Hear me out. We should have Charlie Dempsey versus Joe Hendry, #1 contender for. Could see that. Ricochet,
Yeah.
no, Christina. Ricochet is no longer with WWE. Ricochet is with AEW now. She's done Japan as well for sure. WWE bound indefinitely.
Yeah.
So if CM Punk gets fired from WWE, does he go back to AEW or does he just retire again? And this is all theoretical. I'm not being honest about it. I don't know. I mean, he would probably retire that or become a manager. Who's to say? See, they're talking now. Yeah, well, CM Punk might have a run-in with a new promotion. Hulk is starting Real Pro.
Yeah, real American wrestling, brother.
Ricochet and Monday Night, bro. No, Ricochet's again. Ricochet's not with the WWE anymore. Ricochet is with AEW.
See, now I'm sold on the idea of a trampoline. From out of nowhere.
Corbin Butler. Welcome to the TikTok chat.
Welcome.
I hit my brother with an RKO out of nowhere. Hey, that's pretty cool. I've done moves on trampoline before. The Cantu, welcome to
Welcome.
the chat. Double or Nothing was fire. It had its moments. Jay Uso NXT. Nah, I don't see him going to NXT anytime soon. Double or Nothing had its moments. Aren't Anarchy in the Arena? It had a few high points, but low points. I didn't like Anarchy in the Arena, to be honest. I didn't.
Yeah, come think about it. And
Christina, do you have like this voice to text thing going? Because if you do, I think we're picking up on a completely different conversation. Why you bought? That's what she's saying. Dream match: Kenny Omega versus Seth Rollins. That would be an interesting match to see.
yeah,
CM Punk has said in interview he doesn't have long left. Gonna retire.
wants to do it with WWE.
Soon. He wants to retire with WWE. Ricochet is literally the definition of self-sabotage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Noah, well, thank you for liking the live, Noah. Thank you very much. Put some respect on Dragon Lee. You don't know how to spell Christian? Oh, it's all right. It's okay. Make him champion. Okay.
Could see that, especially with the AAA crossover that they're doing, Worlds Collide or whatever.
Yeah, they could make him a AAA champion for all we know. There was.
Or NXT Mexico or something.
Yeah, you wanted Dragon Lee to win, Noah. He says on TikTok chat. AJ Styles is going to retire in 2 years. Okay, well, possible. It very well could be possible to happen. All right. Hear me out. Okada versus Nathan Frazier. See, Dreamscape saying, oh, he's agreeing with Marshall. Character / story equals no one with. Yeah, someone that has no character or story, basically no one's going to care or pick up on it.
Look at AEW. I mean,
Liv Morgan came. Yes, she did.
Alberto Patron
is finally gone. Oh, did they release him?
Is that the guy that the chair old lady guy?
Yep.
Old lady chair guy.
I got to see this.
Whatever his name was.
Let me see here. So Chelsea Green did suffer a broken nose at. Does that mean the return to Alberto Del Rio?
No.
Oh God, I hope not. Bros, people are attacking Evolution PLE when they've been complaining they won it, huh? Yeah.
Lucifer said that he thinks that El Grande Americano might be Carl Anderson.
Gosh. You go to WWE. Tony Khan has talked about. He addressed WWE scheduling events against AEW shows. No. We've been talking about news. We just been talking with everybody in the chat because we want to acknowledge these people. I mean, because they've taken the time out of their day to watch our videos on this Memorial Day. So during a media scrum,
Undertaker.
What?
Undertaker. Especially if it's like a casket match or something. Taker.
New Japan. Marshall saying on YouTube, let's just be hypothetical here. If AEW ever released Okada, he would probably go back to New Japan. I don't see him ever going to WWE, mainly because it's not his sort of style. It isn't. And the way that they've got him going right now.
John Cena. He's going to be appearing on NXT?
No, I don't see John Cena going on NXT anytime soon. Let's see here. Anderson, no way. Not Anderson, no way. Know Your Wrestling is here.
Welcome,
Know Your Wrestling. Who came in WWE? I didn't watch it. I thought we were canceled. See, someone says Omos. Noah wants Omos to come in or come back. Christine Allen, if you have missed our recap, we do have a YouTube channel. You can see our past podcast episodes, and also anywhere you get your podcasts, you can go back and listen to those. Know Your Wrestling's here. You guys check out Know Your Wrestling Mondays and Fridays. He goes and it's a live reaction. No, she wants you to tell her now. Okay, Christina, hang on. So yes, check out Know Your Wrestling. If you're on TikTok, check him out. If you're on Twitch, check him out. Goes live. Oh, thank you, Noah, for the follow. And thank you for the like, KYW. You made the list, Noah. KYW, Know Your Wrestling. He goes live Mondays and Fridays to give you content for watching a reaction on Raw and SmackDown. He does go live for pay-per-views as well. And great community to be a part of. We're happy and we're proud to be a part of his community. And because usually right after we watch him, think of it this way. Okay, think of it this way. He's the show, and we're the post-show, Yeah. He's the Michael Cole and Pat McAfee and of the commentary teams. And we're the post-show.
guys.
We're the post-show guys. So, we like that combination there.
Post-show guys and Big E.
Let's catch up with some of the chat here real quick. Undertaker, oh, we already said that one. Hear me out. Roman versus Kill Switch. That'd be interesting to see. Kill Switch from AEW, remember?
Yeah.
Let's see. Did you see Young Bucks was in the Sabu video? No, I did not. Vikingo deserves so much respect because most people that watch WWE don't know who he is. That's yeah. I agree, Marshall. That dude is amazing. Dreamscape saying Roman out Street Fighter movie plus who knows. Oh, that's right. I'm hearing rumors he's going to be a part of a Street Fighter movie. Lucifer saying, how do you think Motor City Machine Guns will... I don't think they will. They did that already in TNA once, or in Ring of Honor once.
How'd it go?
Roman is Rock 2.0. Okay. All
Yeah.
right, Dreamscape. Movie Maker saying, you got some pretty solid post-show guys like Booker T. Yeah, man. Yes, Roman. You miss Braun, Noah? We do too. WWE needs to think about casuals, bro, not devout wrestling fans. Rock versus Roman, WrestleMania 42. We're still waiting on that match, Marshall. We really are.
Yeah.
What's heartbreaking, Christina? Who would win in a steel cage match? Shawn Michaels from 2005 or Prime AJ Styles? Oh.
In a steel cage match. I want to say Shawn Michaels.
I'm going to take the safe route and say a draw. You'll never tell me about... Okay, Christina, hang on. Because we had already went over that earlier of the post show. Okay, Chris, real quick, just tell Christina real quick, just briefly, what all happened. Let him get to his notes, and he'll quickly tell you about Raw.
Well, probably not everything. Who all you want to know about?
Just that she just wants to know about everything. Jocelyn, thank you for joining the TikTok. Robert Brown, it's too late for Rock and Roman. It seems like it. Devoted will watch regardless promotion. Same here. Devoted wrestling fan. No bread, no water, just meat.
You gotta say it in the Booker impression.
No, I can't even do Booker. I really can't. No water, no bread, just meat.
Let's see. So,
Pause. You're a boy? Okay, why does it say
Oh, sorry.
Christy...
Christian out.
Oh, Christian Allen.
Sorry about
My
that.
contacts are getting blurry. I'm sorry, Christian. That's my bad.
We blame his contacts.
We blame my vision, my poor old vision.
Sorry about that one.
And Bearded Chris on Twitch is here.
That's
no,
all
you're
right,
good.
man.
All right. So, Christian, calm down.
I'm gonna
He's going to go over it real
quickly
quick.
go over. So Penta qualified for Money in the Bank. More tension in the Judgment Day. Tozawa lost, and what I would say is a short match to Rusev.
Very short match.
New Day retained.
Their tag titles.
Yep. Ripley plans on Rhea plans on cashing in on Io.
Or Tiffany.
Well, no, she said that she's gonna be going after Io. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. If Valkyria loses her match or beats Becky, Becky can no longer challenge for the title. But if Valkyria loses, then she's gonna have to raise Becky's hand. And then you had Seth Rollins qualify for Money in the Bank.
There you go. Let's see here. Let's get caught up here. Who, in your personal opinion, going to YouTube chat real quick, who, in your personal opinion, do you think is the best leader of the Bullet Club? out of every leader there has been: Kenny Omega, Finn Balor, AJ Styles, Jay White, or David Finlay?
You're welcome.
Angela Slater Atkins, thank you. Welcome to the chat. I started noticing and watching everything about Bullet Club when Kenny was running the show. So I would have to say Kenny Omega, because I didn't see anything with Finn Balor or AJ Styles. Let's see here. Dreamscape. Rock buried himself in Cena storyline this year. Yeah, he did. AJ, because he's most recognized over. True. Who would win in a UFC style match? Ken Shamrock or Brock Lesnar? Ooh, I would say Brock Lesnar. Dreamscape doing the EO
Cena's
emote.
on SmackDown.
Yes, Cena is on SmackDown now. Hit that EO
Michael Cole
emote
would
every
beat
day.
both. Or all three. Michael Cole would win.
Oh, Undertaker, Kane, or Michael Cole? Oh, AJ Styles. I would say Undertaker.
Michael Cole would win.
All right. I was trying to talk about what Tony Khan said at his media scrum about scheduling events against WWE scheduling events
Marshall
against
said
AEW.
that he's going to say Jay White because he made Bullet Club more relevant.
He did. He actually did. Okay, the quote from Tony Khan.
Boo AEW.
Boo AEW. I know. Tony Khan saying, quote, "It's pretty consistent. I'd say it's the most event head-to-head scheduling since Jim Crockett Promotions."
Comic Avatar, welcome.
So a lot of scheduling. They went that way, and I can tell you this will go a lot different than that did. So, surprise! Tony Khan knows a little bit of wrestling history.
What?
Talking about Crockett fans and all that. About Jim Crockett promotion in professional wrestling. Oh, okay, I was just reading that. Miss WWE, can you please tell me again? Tell you what again, Christian? I only watch AEW because of Edge. I don't know. I mean, he's out for a while. We don't know when he's coming back. Who won? Penta won. Rusev won. And, let's see, New Day had won.
Yeah.
Kari Sane won. And Seth Rollins won.
Yeah.
Let's see here. GCW has been blowing up. They have been, actually. Why are y'all rating Raw to... Oh, Whisper Sports. And welcome to the YouTube chat, by the way, Whisper Sports. If I were to rate Raw, I'd probably give it 7.5, maybe an 8. Kind of borderline there.
7.
I mean, it is right after...
0.
Christian says 0. Let's see. Yeah, I would give it that. What would you rate it?
7.
7?
Then you had Beardy Chris on Twitch saying, "Thank God for the New Day."
Yes, definitely. Thank God for the New Day. Let's see. Dreamscape saying that was actually a great interview and response from Tony. To be honest, yeah.
What did Tony say?
About WWE.
Did he say that it was an accident or? What?
Saying that's just how it was. Brandon B, are you ready for Britt Baker? If Britt Baker goes to WWE, that'd be fine. I'd be happy about that. It would kind of liven up the
thing.
Liven up the women's division. Let's see. I like Christian over Edge. Okay. Marshall Ferris saying, so is WWE basically going to give Rusev the Redeemer gimmick? I think they are, in a sense. Dreamscape saying, I'm tired of people saying Edge made Concerto. It was Christian. It was the both of them, really. Whisper Sports, WSP, and WSP. Okay. wants us to refer them as WSP. Okay, gave it a 6. Dreamscape gave it a 5.2. Let's see. I lost track here. Marshall Ferris gives it a 5. The Bourbon Guy, welcome to the YouTube chat. WWE has been absolute trash recently. Cody doesn't have Cody vibes. Same for CM Punk. Jey Uso has 0 mic skills. Totally botched his promo. Okay. Marshall Ferris saying fix the fix the F tag division in Raw. I agree. WWE mad at Jesse Ventura for exposing cage match. It's crazy. It's more viral than the actual cage match.
How do you expose the cage match?
Because
the whole not walking out the door?
Yeah, Damian Priest just walking out the door.
Yeet.
See here. Mercedes versus Charlotte Flair for the right to be named the female Hogan. I like that, movie maker.
I'm not about to do a female Hogan impression.
If y'all want to call me that, I'm cool. No, we'll call you Whisper Sports. It's okay. I liked and subscribe. Thank you, Whisper Sports. Yes, if you guys are liking what you see here, follow and subscribe. We appreciate any following. Let's see here. Marshall saying, let's get these old commentators out of here, and put them out to pasture because they don't need to be involved in it anymore. I'm tired of these old heads, no office. A lot of no yeets, yes fest, no yeet, yes yeet. Guess we're having a yeet battle over on TikTok right now. Jesse brings nostalgia. Yes, Jesse does bring nostalgia.
I think that's
Cool Kid, thank you for joining the chat here.
I kind of think that's one of the reasons they brought Saturday Night Main Event back the way they did.
In a sense, yeah.
Uso, yeet.
Uso yeet.
No yeet.
Whisper Sports. I honestly don't like Jesse at commentary. I liked him back in the day in the 80s, during WrestleMania and the old school Saturday Night Main Events. It's just now, I mean, keep him in between matches, that kind of thing. Or interview some of these wrestlers. Have him interview Karrion Kross, because last time I checked, Karrion Kross can do a really good impression of Jesse Ventura.
Have them see which one sounds more like Jesse Ventura.
That'd be hilarious. Brian Munoz, welcome to the chat here on TikTok.
Welcome.
Let's see. Jey Uso is as bad, if not worse, than Cody. Marshall saying, I swear to God, if I see Hulk Hogan at the next Saturday night main event, I will throw beer. You'll throw
some real American beer, brother.
Oh, yeah, Hogan. With your beer. Tastes like crap. Tastes better than, but at least my Slim Jims taste better, yeah. Well, he called out most of us were thinking, why would Damian walk out on the cage? A pinfall finish would have made more sense in their I agree. Nah, he won't show up. But Whisper Sports is laughing. Let's see. Dreamscape saying Jesse is straight edge. He has the same thought as casuals. Can't wait. He can just walk out and ask the ref to open the door at any time. Marshall saying in Russia we have vodka instead of the garbage beer you have in America.
Was it really classified as a soft drink up until recently?
Batman came back into the chat. Welcome back. What was that?
I remember hearing that that vodka was classified as like a soft drink up until recently. And I don't know if that was just some stupid meme.
I'll be honest, I could believe that any day. I honestly would believe that. Not making fun of Russia, because, I mean, come on. We're all human beings here for crying out loud. Okay, we've got, I guess, a disagreement or something going on TikTok here. I'm not...
Prime is definitely garbage.
Oh, my God. I could not agree with you more, Marshall. God.
Just to be funny, we should do a Prime review.
No.
How bad is it really?
I don't need to hear whining coming from Logan Paul that we're reviewing.
Well, then it's like, which is going to cost more, the Prime or the hospital visit?
Okay. It would be the hospital visit. That match was just to write
Which
Drew
three
off
flavors?
TV for a bit. Okay.
Which 3 flavors?
Hey, 3 flavors are good, bro. I'm
It really
drinking
is.
Prime as we speak. You're drinking Prime as we speak.
Mhm.
I mean, to each their own. I mean, everybody's got their own tastes
Who's
and
drinking
everything. Hogan's version of a vodka brand would have been like a soft drink. That man
Oh.
is a softie.
I was looking at YouTube.
Oh, don't worry. You will not see a Prime bottle in any of our hands. I can guarantee you that, Marshall. It's not for me. It's nothing but water. I honestly can only see myself drinking water. I can't drink soda anymore without a gout flare up. Lemon lime, orange
Eminem
cream.
versus Snoop Dogg, WrestleMania 42.
That would be hilarious. Isn't the point of a cage match is to win by pinfall, submission, or escape?
That's what I'm thinking.
Generally, that is, yeah.
But escape like climbing over the top, which is
Lucifers, we don't have Prime in Ireland. That's something I can't wait to try. Don't try. No, Lucifer, no. Don't do that.
I just don't believe a lot of the news I find on TikTok.
For some reason, I've been seeing things all over TikTok that Randy Orton's wife passed away, and I don't understand if that's true or false. That's odd. Wouldn't recommend Prime to anyone, though. Movie Maker saying maybe they should put a ceiling on steel cage matches. If they would, then they would be like, well, why don't they just have a Hell in a Cell match instead? Does it really matter how he escaped? Just asking. I mean, with as brutal as a feud, Bearded Chris, as that feud was, and it was a really good feud, it should have ended with
Submission or
pinfall, or an escape. Really, just
like
walking out
like
of the
a different
gate.
Escape.
I mean, he just walked out of the cage, just casually walked out of the cage. Now, if he fell out of the door, that would be different.
Or if he was dragged out.
Or yeah, if he was dragged out or anything.
But just walking out, that makes him look kind of like a game.
Yeah.
10 million hornswoggles would demolish 100 gorillas any day.
I love Hornswoggle. I love the guy that
Any
did
day.
Hornswoggle. I really do.
And they would only lose like 10.
I only get it when their energy drinks are on sale for $1.50. Okay. Yeah, it does matter how he exited 100%. I'm liking Lucifer, though. Because, I mean, Guerrera 34, hello, welcome. And thank you for following.
You just made the
You
list.
just made the list. Wait a minute. If they made the list of followers, what if they subscribe? They just made another list? I mean, we got to get these catchphrases down for when we get people that do subscribe. Anyway, back to the chat. It happened in the past. Someone just walked out of the cage door. I know. I don't know why everyone's making a big deal of it now when it's been done in the past. Hello, Guerrera 34. Jacob 52 is overrated. Oh, okay.
I feel like...
How dare you, loser? Okay, we're having Marshall and loser. Okay.
I want to see him like in a rivalry type storyline thing, you know?
Yeah.
Because so far, most of his matches have been either just him and Braun Strowman, who got released, or multi-man matches, which you can't really... It's kind of weird to do a rivalry with multi-man matches.
Yeah.
Just him and one other guy in a rivalry storyline type thing. Maybe even a rubber match, best of 3 series, something. You know?
Chat is going crazy here. Can someone explain to me how the hell Nakia Lyons is still employed? I don't know either, Marshall.
I've only seen her like twice.
I'm not trying to argue, though. No, I know you're not trying to argue, man. Oh, believe me, I know. Yeah. I know you're not trying to argue. I just don't know why everyone's making... I don't know why the whole thing with Jesse Ventura has gone viral when you know,
I thi-
he brings it up, and then people are all like, yeah, Jesse does have a point. Why, this is that and the other, He even teased looking back for more. Why? If you're just gonna exit, don't know. Let's see, we already read that one. The finish of the match matters more than the wins or losses in
does.
wrestling. You love this pod. Thank you, Dreamscape.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, because I'm trying to catch up on everybody's chat here.
LA Knight, though, I would say is kind of overrated at this point in time.
Where was I? Lucifer.
Just a little bit.
All gas, no brakes. My tip 5 in WWE at the moment. Lucifer
The werewolf
needs
is on
to
the
sleep with
loose.
one eye open. The werewolf is on the loose. But it is predictable. It is predictable if him and Solo even casual. Can you tell where it's going?
I would
Don't
say
know.
I would say for the most part, if we were to do the whole casual thing, I'm a little more towards the side of a casual fan, and you're more of the big fan type thing.
I'm the big fan because I've been a fan for 30 plus years.
Yeah.
Marshall over here saying LA Knight is the most overrated wrestler I've ever seen in my life.
In all caps.
In all caps on the YouTube chat. He could win Money in the Bank.
Becky Hogan.
Becky Hogan is overrated. She is so is Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte, yeah.
They apparently fired Jesse from any future events because he was taking over announcers as well. He was. That whole thing with Lillian Garcia, she was announcing the cage match.
I'm not a big fan
he was still
of some
talking.
of these celebrity crossovers, I'm going to be honest.
Who do you think will win the Money in the Bank ladder match? Brandon, right now as it's looking, I would say Penta, but if Karrion Kross joins, I'm going with Karrion Kross. Dreamscape saying, I'm a diehard. I watch so many promotions. Some would say a mark for wrestling. Dreamscape, you and me both. You and me both. Solar reminds me of the Weekend who does the damn hairstyle in his damn suits. He looks so much like the damn Weekend. I know. We were talking about that too.
I've only seen Cardi do the commercials, and I'm already tired of her.
Wow, really?
Frankly.
I was about to read this. Dreamscape saying my wife loves Lillian. And then you bust out with a, I don't like Cardi B.
Never been a fan of Cardi B.
You need to be careful because there are some Cardi B fans out there that are going to be coming after you with that.
I don't think most Cardi B fans
I
are
just
also
came
going
out
to
of
watch
nowhere with
wrestling.
you. Noah saying he wants Cody Rhodes to take over WWE on the TikTok chat. Okay.
He'll start a heel faction.
I'm still laughing at what you just said. I want to see Cardi B versus Travis Scott for that title Travis has. You know what, Lucifer? I'm with you on that one. I'm really with you on that one.
Have him have a match against Cardi. Have him stay away from Cody and the others.
Yeah. Whisper Sports asking, when will we see Goldberg? I would probably say at a Saudi event, maybe, or possibly
Cardi B, and the B
SummerSlam.
stands for Be Gone.
Noah says Travis will win.
Travis, yeah, probably would be Cardi.
Let's see.
I agree with Marshall and Movie Maker here.
I bet you it will be Seth Rollins going to win the match.
I'm
More than
thinking he
likely,
might.
if that's the case, with him on the rise and he's got a faction, he's more than likely going to win that. And
Money in the Bank, Seth.
it's going to be like him when he joined the Authority all over again. Because he won Money in the Bank and he carried around that briefcase the whole time, and he was with the Authority. He had Jamie Noble and I forget the other guy's name following him around. They were his security. Let's see here. Where were we? Imagine if John Cena wins Money in the Bank. That would be funny.
Goldberg, stay away, Beetlejuice.
Cardi B, and the B stands for
Be Gone.
Movie Maker making a quote from Ready to Rumble. Marshall says, I effing agree. I didn't even know who Travis was, but that Fiend song. Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
That Fiend song, I just
Just gonna say the
tear
same
my
word.
face off. I know. Goldberg, stay away.
Let's say the same word over and over again and call that a song. The same singular word.
Travis will win. Travis, the highest in the room. See, Lucifer saying, I wouldn't be
Goldberg,
mad if John Cena turned face because of truth.
What does fiend mean?
It was the name of his song.
Is it like a reference?
Hey, Christian,
to
welcome back.
Does it actually like
I
mean
don't know.
something?
Seth is world champ. Bronson and Braun will be tag champs. I could see that happening.
Yeah.
We do enjoy. Wait a minute. I just saw his other one. See, that's why I can't listen to Jesse, man. Dude is lame. A win is a win no matter. Yeah. A win is a win. We do enjoy hip hop. It's just when they take the liberty on themselves to just smack a wrestler upside the ear and they
Or their Cardi
bust
B.
their eardrum. Or in Chris's case here, they're Cardi B. Monday
What
Night
Dreams
Raw
Cake
over,
said.
go to bed. Christian, I mean, is everything okay over there, Christian? You keep spamming our chat here.
Kind of hoping there's not something wrong with their phone or whatever they're watching.
I don't know. Because he's spamming our TikTok chat with just one word things here. Seth is world champ. Oh, I already read that one. Goldberg eats corn.
That's what I was laughing
Dreamscape.
about.
If you say his name 3 times, he will appear. Goldberg, Goldberg, Goldberg. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Let's see here. No one smartened Travis Scott at gorilla position. That this is script. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Go to bed. You got school tomorrow. Christian?
Me or him?
Or is someone telling you to go to bed? I mean, I don't know. I'm confused, Christian. You're confusing us this whole entire time. Movie Maker said, no one say his name and Undertaker appears. You know what? That is true. Oh, yeah. You got school tomorrow? Okay, well then if you need to get to bed, Christian, go ahead and get to bed, man. No one smart Travis Scott. Okay, yeah. All you have to do now is just wait for the gong to hit, and then sudden Goldberg comes out and smashes through your window and hits you with spears. That'd be hilarious to happen.
It's a good thing we don't have a window then.
We have a window right there.
He's gonna. That would.
In your
that would
life,
mess up the
that's
life.
why I waited. Okay, Christian. My parents said I don't go to bed. I can't watch no WWE no more.
Then go to bed. You want to watch WWE, so I mean.
Well, Christian, how old are you? Corbin Butler, welcome back to welcome to the chat.
I'm hoping he doesn't jump to
14? Okay. All right. His youngest brother is 13. Can Goldberg wrestle 5 minutes? Okay. So is Chris Jericho still with the... he's still with AEW. He's just touring with his band right now.
Okay, hear me out.
Oh, my God. If you're going to say that El Grande Americano is Chris Jericho...
Never mind.
I'm going to throw the water bottle at you.
I was 100% not going to say that.
Yuck, Fozzie. If that is the most PG way of saying what I think you're saying, Marshall, then good job. You're going to try to go to sleep. Okay, Christian, you get some sleep, man. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow night. We do NXT post as well. 911. Okay. Christian, is there 912? Okay.
It could be Elias's brother.
Oh, God. Elias's brother. I'm trying not to cuss because my little daughter is sleeping in my... Hey, no, that's fine. What the yuck is Fozzie?
Yep.
Lucifer, Fozzie is Chris Jericho's rock band.
I thought he was a Muppets character.
He's also a Muppets character, but he'll show up.
You think it's a Muppets
Everybody
reference?
sleeping. My baby got school tomorrow. I got school tomorrow too. Okay. Well, Christian, just
Right.
go ahead and head to bed, man. Okay. El Grande Americano is actually Kermit the Frog.
I haven't thought
No,
about that.
no. You know what? I'm going to go along with this and say El Grande Americano is Cardi B.
Then I guess it's a good thing we haven't seen him in any matches as of late.
There you go. I just ruined it for you.
There was one.
Walk with Stone Cold. El Grande Americano is
I remember
John Cena.
one guy I was like, because I was looking into it. One guy said that it could be Juan Cena,
It could be Juan Cena. I remember
and we haven't seen Juan Cena in however long. You know.
if he's Cardi B, then keep
Yeah.
the mask on for life. Cardi B's finisher would be the twerking move. Yeah.
You know, I was
I'm gonna
joking.
tell my mom
No, I was
you
not
forced
joking
me to
about
stay
that.
on the
Like,
phone. Christian, I keep telling you, just go ahead and go to bed, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell your mom anything you want, but
What's
I'm
the
just going to
identity
immediately
loser?
tell her that, just saying, just get some sleep, man.
Maybe he wants to know the identity of El Grande.
Wait, I just figured out the identity of Grande Americano.
It's little Jimmy.
It's little. Actually, I think someone did bring that up once.
Huh.
No, I'm wrong. I was wrong. Movie Maker saying he remembers a Fozzy song. It was Judas, and that was it. I can't. You keep it forcing me to stay on the phone, Christian.
Oh,
no one. We're not forcing you to do anything. You.
It's
Go to
Roddy
bed.
Piper.
It's Roddy Piper. Yeah.
Roddy
El
Piper.
Grande Americano is really Elmo. We're just gonna name all the Muppets. El Grande Americano is that hand baby from Mark Henry. Oh my God, Lucifer! What
He
a
grew up.
callback right
He
there!
grew up.
Wow, deep cut right there. Deep cut. I think Americano is an unknown, not anybody we know who has the same vocal tone or physical stature of Gable.
True.
Okay, Christian. I don't know what's going on, but if you're needing to go to bed, go to bed. Okay, because you spamming our TikTok chat with 911 and eat and all this other stuff. You need to get some sleep.
The rooster that Undertaker fought.
When did he fight a rooster?
As soon as I read
Did
that,
he fight Foghorn Leghorn from Looney Tunes?
I said, boy.
Hey, there you go. You got a second impression there. You could do more than Hulk Hogan now.
Let's see, another one I would. There's actually like two others, I think.
1992. Okay. See on my phone. I can't
See,
take
Muscle
no
Man from
shower
Regular
tomorrow.
Show. I use that to mess with mom
I'm gonna
sometimes.
be stink. Okay, Christian. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Go to bed.
Go to bed, man.
The only time I'm ever gonna tell anybody on our live to get off their phone is now, and I'm telling you, just go ahead, exit out of TikTok, put the phone down, and get some sleep. No one is forcing you to do anything. Just put the phone down and get some sleep. That way you can get up, take a shower, and go to school. Okay? That's all I'm saying.
I also thought about like that chicken from Family Guy. That
Oh, yeah.
that's what I was
guy that
imagining
Peter
Undertaker
was
fighting
fighting?
that.
I think Americano
Great.
will be
Chucky's
written
loose,
off
too.
in a year or two. Probably.
Ricardo
El Grande
Rodriguez.
is Katie Vick. I think El Grande Americano. Oh, we already said that one. Becky Lynch just bought. Okay. El Grande Americano is actually Ricardo Rodriguez. You know what? That'd be hilarious if it was. Or if it was Callisto. I was saying no sound detected because it was quiet just for a few minutes.
Loud noises.
No, it's Macho Man. You're right, Noah. It's me, Macho Man. Yeah. Stop forcing me to stay on my phone. Okay. There.
Mike, awesome.
I had to. I'm sorry, chat. I had to do that. I mean,
We're gonna have to get to the bottom of this at some point. Who actually is El Grande Americano?
you're gonna make it a TikTok thing, like you're investigating. You just got like these pictures of everybody, and it's just a string
Dad would love that.
attached to everyone. Noah's saying it's him. El Grande Americano is actually Hulk Hogan in disguise.
That's not me, brother.
Mike Awesome. Lucifer. Okay, real quick. I would just want to get an accounting of where everybody is at. Oh, inactivity. Yeah, TikTok will do that.
Sorry for the loud noises.
There we
It's
go.
Bugs Bunny. He is
Brother,
El
it's
Grande
Bugs Bunny.
What's up, Doc?
I'm Grande Americano. Okay, real quick. One thing I want to get from everybody that's in the chat that's watching us. Where are y'all watching from? Because I get Lucifer's
Skittle.
from... What?
Skittle
Hey,
Coach is back.
Skittle Coach is back. See, Marshall... see, I'm in the most magical place in the world, Miami, Florida. Oh, Marshall, you weren't too far then from, well, actually, no, Tampa, I think, is a little far away from Miami. So you were in the same state and everything as,
It's been a while since I looked at a map. I don't know how far those two are from each other.
I bet. Okay. Christian, are you Guerrera 34?
We're not forcing anyone to stay. I am
Okay, yeah, it's him again.
MJF reporting from the worst country in the world, Canada. Is that what the bit was?
I don't know. Let me see here. Also, may I ask, who's the wrestler that said this, have a nice day, bang, bang? That was Mick Foley.
Mick Foley.
But if you want to get technical, have a nice day is Mankind, bang, bang was Cactus Jack. See
Yeah,
here.
he had like 3 different guys.
I'm up in Yellowknife. Where's Yellowknife, Movie Maker? That was my cat, says Noah. You're in the most worst place in the world. Detroit? No.
No,
At least we're not Detroit.
gonna have to watch that video again.
Yeah. Wait, what if? Oh my God. New York.
Wait,
Okay,
Hogan's
Noah's
dying?
no,
What happened to Hogan?
no. Hogan looks like he is.
Oh.
While Foley is a genius. 3 guys persona. I know. While wrestlers today can't even think a single gimmick. Skittle
Yeah.
Coach, I like your line of thinking. Wait, what if El Grande Americano is Isaac Yankem? That okay.
What if he's IRS?
Oh my God. Okay, hang on. I still get okay.
What
so
if he's Bo Dallas?
it's a few hours away from Miami, but yeah. Okay, so Marshall was just close to that whole entire weekend of fun. Creative is probably wondering, no matter if we do it or they want something or we give it to a lose-lose. People love to hate. Where do we go do what we do equals no shows? Yeah. Is it true that Hulk Hogan is actually dying? Because if so, that's so messed up, what I saw on Reddit. Actually, Marshall, I think it is false. He's just... What's going on? Oh, the audio from...
That was like
Yeah,
it's on
from
my
last...
phone.
Yeah, it's not your phone. It's me. Dean Ambrose's potted plant. Oh, yeah, I remember that. One of the it's in one of the territories in Canada, far, far north. Okay.
You're gonna throw shoes and water bottles at him?
Okay, I give Tony Khan a lot of crap, but he's done really well recently with the pay-per-view Double or Nothing. But he needs to chill
Yeah.
yeah, with tax and blood. I agree. You live in Macho Man? Okay.
New York, Macho Man, New York.
What if El Grande? Oh, I already said that one. AEW male talent work for the Tony Hawk. Okay.
I think the computer's angry.
I think the computer's telling us we need to
That-
wrap up with the show or something. There you go. Hush. Silly computer.
I feel
we
like
still
we
want to
get-
talk to these people for a little bit longer here. Bro, that 30-minute match. Dreamscape, I agree. Lucifer, real quick, tell us your age. If you guys lose to
It
you
could
in
be
a single
nickname
match, can you spank them with a slipper or belt? I don't know. You are a Macho Man, Noah? Okay. Ooh, yeah, Macho Man. Yeah.
There's two of you.
There's two of us. Yeah. So if
think
you
I'm
win
hearing
money
voices.
in the bank, can you still enter the Royal Rumble? You know what?
Cash in.
You know, Lucifer's brought up a good point there. You're 37? Oh, Dreamscape is 37.
37.
Okay. Don't make that joke. Not here. La Jamie.
McFoley being genius because he has the three guys persona, but
Oh, yeah, we
wrestlers
did.
today can't have a single gimmick.
Yeah, we read that. Yeah, we read that. I was laughing about that. What if? Grande Americano is Spike Dudley. Wait a minute, Lucifer, you're 15? Can you actually enter the Royal Rumble while you're Mr. Money in the Bank? Because Dolph Ziggler did it. Okay, yeah, Dolph Ziggler did do that. But just hear me out on this.
What if the real El Grande Americano was the friends we made along the way?
No, that's not what I was about to bring up. What if you became Money in the Bank, Mr. Money in the Bank, and you enter the Royal Rumble and you win the Royal Rumble? Then you go
lose the
you
match
go to
and then you
WrestleMania
cash in.
and then you cash in and then you win the title belt. That needs to be done. That'd be interesting. A
People
friend
would
of
be
mine
real
named
mad.
New York, New Dork, with all the new dorks he's been seeing, he's been catching some real heat. Okay. Spike. Definitely a hardcore legend. Yes.
What if we are El Grande Americano,
We're not.
as Noah suggested?
Okay, Lucifer has blown me away. He has been pulling out these wrestlers that I know, and I'm only 39.
Yeah.
And he's 15. So he is studied up. You're 19. You got some catching up to do. Well, granted, you've only been a wrestling fan for probably 5 years, and Lucifer's probably been a fan pretty much all his life, pretty much like I have. Kyrian, welcome
Rick
to the
Boogs
TikTok.
became El Grande Americano.
Whatever happened to Rick Boogs?
He's Americano.
He's not. We got to think short guys. Short guys. Spike Dudley. What if?
He's been a fan since 2020.
So is he, Lucifer?
Yeah. I haven't gone back and watched a lot of the older stuff.
Okay,
so.
then you need to start watching the older stuff then without me then. You don't need to watch it with me around. You need to watch it because he's been a fan as long as you have, and he knows about more characters than you, I think. Probably. Yeah, so you got some studying to do. Been a fan longer than you, was born. That's, yes.
Oh, I don't know how long ago that was, but Know Your Wrestling sent a money gun, and then Noise sent Chad
Really?
popcorn.
Wait, Noise snuck in here? When did Noise it was probably when we were dealing with Guerrera and Christian in TikTok. Well, Know Your Wrestling and Noise, if you're still in the chat, thank you very much. We greatly appreciate it.
2012, the Dark Ages.
Seemed like it was the Dark Ages.
How dark?
I would say pretty dark. That was like PG era. They were really trying to be careful with all that.
Let's see. Movie Maker suggested Stone Cold and Bret Hart, WrestleMania 13. You gotta add that to the list.
You got it. Oh no, I got it.
He has the list.
Sorry.
What if
But Movie Maker's
Grande
right. That is a great
James
match.
Ellsworth.
James Ellsworth. Yeah, see, you got to think small guys. You're still hearing noise? Okay,
What
man.
if he's Hornswoggle?
What if Grande Americano is Hornswoggle? You're starting to convince me now, so you need to be working on that a little bit more.
I'm gonna send you like the evidence I found for why he's not Chad Gable, just to really.
Inactivity during our. Oh, that was probably
That was
earlier.
a while ago.
Yeah, we're good. We're still active. I don't know why they think.
He could be Peacemaker
Hear
or
me
Black
out. El
Adam.
Grande Americano might be Peacemaker or Black Adam. Okay, now we're reaching. Triple H versus Andre. Oh, hang on. Okay, Movie Maker, hang on. I didn't even get that match put in yet. Okay, hang on. Because these are matches that Chris and I are going to watch, and we're going to put on Patreon, the full one.
He's Will
and
Smith.
That would explain all the slapping.
Yeah.
Hang on. Stone Cold versus Brett. WrestleMania 13. Then what did he mention? Triple H. Yeah. Triple H Undertaker WrestleMania 28.
Yeah. Autocorrect, man.
Yeah, I hate autocorrect.
It's messed up the notes.
I tell
sometimes.
you. Let's see.
Could be Bruno Sammartino secretly trying to make a return.
Very well could be Bruno Sammartino. And yeah, we're about to reach the 2 hour.
Kane versus Undertaker, WrestleMania 14.
Okay,
then
hang on.
Jericho versus Punk, Mania 28.
You guys are dropping some good ones here to watch and react to. See, that was WrestleMania 14. Then we
What's
have
the
an
match
old
noise?
match. Okay, give me a sec.
Tell us.
I'm trying to put in all of them. Read the comments while I'm typing this in, Chris. Chris, not that Chris.
Then Lucifer said, what if El Grande Americano is Santina Marella? Hogan versus Andre Giant, suggested by Noah.
Oh, yeah. That's a WrestleMania 3. Chris has already seen that one.
Yeah. Add that one.
Hang on, I'm trying. See, it was WrestleMania 28 for Punk and Jericho. Then we got Triple H, Cactus Jack. Oh, yeah, that one was a classic.
Hogan versus Ultimate Warrior. Oh, no. Two guys that didn't want to put each other over.
Boy, was that a big clash. Let's see here. That was WrestleMania 7. No. It was WrestleMania 6, if I remember right. 6 or 7.
Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles. Undertaker versus Edge, Extreme Rules 2008.
Oh my God, I can only type so fast, people. Calm down. Shane versus AJ, okay. Taker versus Edge.
Bob Backlund versus Iron Sheik.
Oh, that's a classic one there.
Shield versus New Age Outlaws, WrestleMania 30.
That didn't happen at WrestleMania 30. Wait a minute. No, it did. I take that back. It did.
What was your
I
request?
think so. Oh, the old match to revisit.
What match you want us to revisit? Or what was your request?
Bob Backlund and Sheik. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't put in Taker and Edge. Oh. Put in the wrong one.
Yeah. Lesnar and Cena, Stream Rules 2012. Bigelow versus Lawrence Taylor.
Oh, that one was a good one, too. Okay, hang on. You guys are throwing out way too much. I can only type so much. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Okay. Because you guys are typing out some good ones.
No more.
Yeah, hang on. Let's all chill. Let's all take it easy. Now, this is what we'll do. Because I gotta hold off on. Don't even. I saw the comment. Don't you even. I'm trying to catch up here. Give me a sec to
I'm
type
gonna
all
have to
this
get a
up.
Ryback impression.
Extreme rules. 08. Then.
Lesnar versus Orton bloodbath.
Oh, we're still feeding it. Quit it. I can only type so fast. Bigelow versus Lawrence Taylor. Okay, keep talking to them at least, but I mean, you can tell them about our
Lesnar versus Cena versus Rollins Royal Rumble 2015.
Okay, I'm gonna just take. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just take photos of this.
Rock and Austin WrestleMania 19.
Hang on.
Oh, more, yes.
Let me do this. I'm gonna take screenshots of.
Are they like good screenshots, or
Yeah.
is the camera not adjusted to it?
No, I got it. Not screenshots, but you know.
Technically screenshots.
Okay.
We
All
are
right.
so close to hitting the 2-hour mark.
Well, we're gonna need to go ahead and hop off here. So,
Lesnar versus Triple H.
WrestleMania. That one was a good one, Marshall. Definitely.
Add it to the list.
So.
I think that'll be the last match for now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lesnar and Mania, Triple H 29.
Yeah. So this is what we'll do here, okay, guys?
Kofi versus
Brian. That one was a good one too. At 35, WrestleMania 35.
35.
Okay. So this is what we're gonna do, guys.
I think
So-
my first Mania was the
Dudley
one with
Boys versus
Cody.
Hardy Boys versus Edge and Christian. Yeah, that one was a good one too. So,
Yeah.
my very first WrestleMania was actually WrestleMania 29. Awesome, very awesome. So, oh my gosh, I think our show just stopped recording. Oh no, it still did. It's still recording. Woo! Scared me for a second there. Here's a match to watch. 50 years of WWE. That's a good one, Brandon. Theme song, okay. A match you should watch. DX versus Brothers of Destruction. Oh, that one was a good one. Well, actually, a lot of people really said that was not a real good one at all. Hence is business for yourself character. Yeah.
You could say that about Benoit's song.
Josue, welcome to the chat. Okay.
Welcome.
All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to call it a night. We're going to call it a show. But before we get out of here, we'll let you guys know how you can message us even more matches. If you guys remember more matches to add to our list, because we are going to be putting a full reaction. It will probably be his first reaction to some of these matches.
Probably most
and
of them.
it'll be pretty much most of them, but it will probably be matches I've seen before or haven't seen in a long time. So here's how you can definitely reach us. You can reach us on TikTok and message us the matches on TikTok.
Edge versus Rey Mysterio.
What else? You can definitely, if you haven't joined our Discord, join our Discord.
Another thing, you can suggest matches in the Discord, as well as like participating in the polls and stuff.
Of course. Oh, by the way, match of the week. We have to get a tiebreaker on that. Put it to the list. Yes. You too, Dream. Okay.
Accommodated.
So definitely join.
I'm
join
gonna
us.
have to work on the Russian impression now.
Yeah, you do.
rusty
Be sure
on
to
that.
sub, like, yes. If you guys on TikTok, hit the subscribe. If you can,
Feed me
definitely
more.
follow. Share videos. Go to our page on TikTok and share. If you're on YouTube, Subscribe, hit the like button. Also, click that notification bell that to let you know when we go live. We go live tomorrow to give you the results of NXT. To reach out to us, of course, is on social media, all of our social media sites. And as always, our email.
crosspromopod@gmail.com.
You can always email us there, and you can email us there your match suggestions, because we're going to work on doing reactions to those and put them on our Patreon. If you want to watch our full reaction of them, you go to our Patreon, and then we'll take bits and pieces of it and put it on YouTube, as most reaction channels do. Thank you. Hey, you're welcome, Dreamscape. Thank you.
Thank you for watching.
We like to, and then, yes, definitely reach us out on that. Message us on the social media pages to let us know the matches. Also, if you need to get sign up for our Discord, message us there as well on any of our social media pages. We will send you a link. And let you guys get involved with that. If
No more Ryback.
no more Ryback, please, no more Ryback. We ran out of Ruffles, and
It's been a while since we had Ruffles.
It's been a while. Now I want Ruffles. Thanks, Noah. Now I want Ruffles. Can you send a link to the Discord in here?
Actually, if you're on YouTube, it should be in like the description for the live.
It should. If not, email us, Lucifer. If it doesn't work, email us, crosspromopod@gmail.com, and we will send you a link to that Discord. There you could find, Chris, what can they find on that Discord?
Polls. We have channels. Channel for like wrestling memes, and then also just some general community stuff, Wrestle Chat, media.
Yeah.
We'll also put out announcements, and eventually we were going to be putting our like official links to where we go live, where we put out the podcast stuff, and the store as well.
Yeah.
Speaking of the store, would you like to plug that real quick? Or?
Yes, actually, yes.
Since we already have the transition set.
Yeah. Well, somewhat set. Let me. Cause I gotta find it here. See, is that? No, that ain't it. I'm trying to find it. Give me a sec. Let's see here. So, we do have that. Okay, there we go. Lucifer, if you're wanting to know that, I transferred it there on the YouTube. If you just type that in or write that down real quick, it should send you a link.
That's right, because the link in YouTube doesn't really work.
This link that you gave me right here?
No, I remember we had to fix it because YouTube bugged it or something.
Oh, right.
Like glitch.
So you type that into the search. That should take you to our Discord page. I'm going to leave that up there. You let me know when you got it written down and everything. Hey, look at that. We're getting Brandon and Dreamscape linking up.
Cool.
Hope we can talk on Discord someday. Yes, Brandon still has to tell us a lot of stories of WWE, because Brandon used to be a part of WWE for 3 years, from 2004 to 2007. Let's see.
And at some point, maybe we could do a cross promotion.
Who knows? All right, and Lucifer, let me know when you get done writing that link down, because we definitely would love everyone here in the chat to join our Discord, because you guys have been great followers, and Noah, we're doing the best we can. We love you guys coming in, talking with us, and watching our podcast and listening in and being a part of the show, because we want to have. Because, we're a show of the wrestling fans, by the wrestling fans, for the wrestling fans.
Yeah.
And we want to have fellow wrestling fans be a part of the show as much as we can. So, let me know when you got that all written down, Lucifer, and then, because then I got to show you a link to our merch store. because see here. So I don't know if I can send a link here. Wait, could we?
Dreamscape
You got the link? Okay.
The link.
Dreamscape has got the link. Okay. Because I don't know. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can get it real quick. I could probably do it a little bit quicker. Is this it right here?
Yep. Wait, is it?
Yeah. That's the one you gave me.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me do this. There we go.
Yep, that's the Discord link.
That's the Discord link. Oh, I can't paste it there in TikTok.
We can't chat on the TikTok. Yeah.
Here, I'll put it in Twitch. Yes, we also cover AEW as well, and TNA.
And pay-per-views.
And
Well, try to do pay-per-views. Sometimes
yeah,
we can't
sometimes we
always.
get technical difficulties.
Yeah.
So
Thanks.
Lucifer, if you see the link, we put it in there right there in the chat. Let me do this here. Now I can. Also, if you guys can, we do have it in the YouTube description. We do have a store, an online store. It has our merch. We have shirts, caps, stickers, mouse pads. I believe someone actually. Okay, you joined. Okay, awesome, Lucifer. Someone mentioned to us about getting pens or markers, so we can look into that and definitely get that going. You know, maybe we should do that with the chat from now on. Just put out the link to the Discord and all that. It'll probably be a little bit easier now that I know I can do that. Yeah, you need some merch. We'll definitely join our merch store. If you want a shirt, go to a wrestling event or anything like that. They ask you what we're all about. Can you get a pepperoni? Well, sorry, no, we can't get a pepperoni, but
we'll have
get
like
a pizza. Sorry, pens. We're gonna work on that. We're gonna look that up. Dreamscape. You were the one that mentioned it. I remember now. All right.
I wonder how we're gonna do that though.
I'll just look it up. They may have them. We may never know. They may have them to where they can put our logo on a pen. Who knows? So yeah, and if you have friends or family members that are wrestling fans,
With enough
No way.
interference, he might. Yeah, we have a fridge.
it's not running. If that's what you're gonna ask, Noah.
Then maybe we should get someone to fix it.
No way Seth wins Money in the Bank, right? I don't know. We were talking about that. What's a friend?
We have food.
Oh yeah, we have food. In fact, I'm a little hungry myself. All right. Well, we are going to get that and that.
He ate all of our food.
There we go. You ate all of it. Okay. Well, there goes our food. All right.
I feel like we just went to the store too. That's great.
Yeah, I just went to the store today. All right.
No more
Well,
food.
we are going to go ahead and head out of here, guys. We do appreciate you guys coming in and talking with us.
Well, Ryback needs to stop eating our food then.
Oh, I agree.
Well, I guess the good news is he couldn't find our Ruffles, so.
We don't have Ruffles. That's the thing, because he ate all of them.
He couldn't eat them because we don't have them.
That is true, too.
One shit.
You only see one channel?
That's odd. Oh, I'm going to try and fix that once I get on my computer because I don't know if I can edit that on the phone.
I can't fix it because I'm playing the music right now. Okay. Let me do this here. Okay, guys, so we're going to go ahead and hop off of here. We really do greatly appreciate you guys jumping on here and talking with us. We hope to see you guys again tomorrow night. We're going to be live again after NXT, go over the results of NXT and talk some more, have more interesting conversations, and like this one, because we just like to. That's the whole purpose of this podcast. Just like talking about pro wrestling. And Lucifer, don't worry. Chris is going to get this straightened out to where we can get you on our Discord. Again, if you guys want to join our Discord, please look at our links.
Is it fixed now?
You should do a live watch along. We used to do live watch alongs, but some things had gotten into the way of doing so. So we don't do those from anymore. Now we're just doing just the post shows, and we're also recording for our podcast at the same time. So, what did you ask him?
Can you see the channel? I think that was him answering.
Yeah,
Yep.
he said yes. Oh, I saw that one. I saw that meme.
That was Juggalo.
Oh, that was Juggalo that did that? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying I saw that meme. Anyway. All right, guys. So we will see you guys here tomorrow night. And so get some plenty of rest. If you got work in the morning, anything like that. Oh, also, if you guys ever miss any of our episodes or any of our live episodes, you guys don't need to worry. We do have audio that goes up sometime a little after we do our lives. And you can find us on anywhere you find TikToks, Apple, Amazon, Spotify. We're also on iHeartRadio as well, but pretty much
100-hour stream.
I think I'm about doing a okay. All right, we're about to go off, and we get people coming in here more. All right,
I don't know why that happens sometimes.
that's just odd. All right, guys. So
Feed me no more.
feed me no more.
We can't feed you no more.
We got you.
We have no more to feed you with. We have no choice.
All right, guys. So for us here at the Cross Promo Show, we greatly appreciate you guys joining us again. We couldn't
Chatting with us. and everything.
chatting with us, having a fun time. Someone just
Looks
sent
like
us a
another
gift. DJ Juggalo, thank
hey,
you.
Juggalo's here.
Thank you for
Welcome.
the gift. So we
Stuck
will.
in here.
Yeah, you just snuck in.
And the funny
You'll
thing
come
is,
back, okay? I don't know
Oof.
how I'll stay awake 100 conscious
Oh.
hours. I don't know either.
Oof.
But
the funny thing is, we were just talking about Juggalo too. The meme he sent with little Jimmy.
yeah, saw that one. All right, so we will see you guys tomorrow night. Thank you very
AI
much
thing.
for joining us tonight. We will see you guys here live tomorrow night after NXT for the Cross Promo
And he said,
Show.
"Don't hurt me." Thank you,
And
Juggalo.
Harmy. Thank you, Juggalo. We thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Yeah,
See y'all.
we'll see you tomorrow, Robert. So for the Cross Promo Show, I'm Kevin,
I'm Chris.
and
We gone.